Let's go!
From Nintendo and Illumination.
The Super Mario Brothers can take care of the kingdom.
Comes a super-powered adventure. On April 1st.
Pack our things.
The galaxy gets even bigger.
He knows that's my bike, right?
Yes, sir.
The Super Mario Galaxy movie. Rated PG. Only theaters April 1st. Get tickets now.
Booyah! R.E.M. Rapid Eye Movement is what it stands for, in case you didn't know. It's Championship Edition, and I don't have a real fancy intro to these. I just kind of hop in. John, you're the man when it comes to these things. I said the exact same thing on the Radiohead. Like you're very central in getting them together and getting the list together. We just kind of went over the original 10 right before we went on. Is this more of a, hey, these guys got it wrong, or is this more, hey, they need more love for R.E.M.?
I think it's a little bit of both. But first, it's not Rapid Eye Movement. R.E.M. was very clear in saying like they wanted a nondescript, easy to remember name. Like they specifically said it was not necessarily that. But yeah, I think it's and two, again, thanks for letting us do this. Like I love being a part of these. They're so fun to get to like really dig into one band over a period of time and like go through the whole thing, and you get to play, like we're going to play 4 rounds and then we're going to have a finals, and these are just so fun. So thanks for letting me be a part of it again. But I think it's more the original list was maybe a little too narrow, and with their career they were so consistent, from the beginning to the end. I just think I want to see if we can like get more of just the breadth of the whole career, because you guys did the whole thing and try to cram it into one thing. I just want to see if we can maybe dig in some of the gems that maybe weren't some songs that would jump out to people at first. See if some of those can have a chance to fit in. And I just think they're almost underappreciated, which sounds crazy now, nearly 15 years after they've broken up. But they had a little bit of a resurgence, last year when they did reunite for the one song. But yeah, I mean, I think it's going to really be fun to just dig into their whole catalog and really give it some time to dig into every record and really, see what stands out.
Peter, you may have been a flag bearer for, flag waver for getting a radio or a R.E.M. Championship Edition going. After the pain of going through a Radiohead Championship Edition, why would you volunteer for doing yet another one, and why R.E.M.?
I think it was a little bit of fear of missing out from not being on the panel for the first one, because I would love to talk about this band. And it's just a good opportunity to go through their whole discography, because like John said, like they were really, really consistent. Like I think there's only maybe one album that most fans would agree that's kind of a clunker, but like everything else is like rock solid. And I was just looking forward to like just going through all these songs together, and like they're just such a great band, and like they've been so influential to like so many other bands, and they're still in the conversation of pop culture, I think. I mean, they had a resurgence last year when they reunited, but like their music has also been heavily featured in The Bear, so people have been kind of checking them out from that. So they're a worthy band to do a championship edition about.
For sure. Gavin, I remember when the Radiohead one started pouring out, you're pretty amped on the whole concept of it, and you jumped at the chance when R.E.M. popped up. So why is this where you wanted to get in on a championship edition?
Yeah, thanks for having me. I love the format. The championship editions were so fun to listen to, and R.E.M. was just one of the bands that was in my wheelhouse. That I think that kind of what everybody said, it was a good opportunity. Like I've listened to R.E.M. since '83, and like it was a good opportunity to just do a deep dive and kind of like reassess their whole career over the last like couple months as we've been preparing for this. And it was really rewarding and like really fun. And what a band.
What a band is right. And so Chris, we're moving to you, but like regular episodes are painful enough, friend.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why? What made you sign on for something like this with this breath? Is it just R.E.M.?
I honestly don't recall like saying, "Oh, hey, I'd love to do." I probably did say, "Yeah, I'd love to do an R.E.M. Championship Edition" at some point in the chat. I don't remember ever saying that. But because I was kind of surprised when I was like added to the list of the champion. I was like, oh shit, this is something that I can do. Yeah, I love this because I mean, I loved R.E.M. I haven't listened to them in years, probably since the mid '90s, here on and off, but not like regularly. But in the '80s, like mid to late '80s and early '90s, I was all about R.E.M. I forgot how much I loved this band until I went through a lot of these playlists. So I was very happy to be a part of this and just remember how much I used to love this band and still love this band. I just haven't been into them for a long time. There were 2 or 3 albums I honestly never even listened to. Like these were new to me albums, which it was nice to discover stuff that I hadn't heard in the past. But yeah, I was very happy to do this. I'm looking forward to it. It's my first championship edition, and it's a great band to kick it off with.
Cool. That means I volunteered. I swear I thought it came up in chat, and that's why I added you. But
I'm sure I probably said it somewhere. I just, like I said, my brain doesn't work like it used to.
I think
so. I'm sure that I said, yeah, I would love to do that, and then promptly forgot about it until it came up.
Yeah, I think we can all agree on something. Now, somebody I know for a fact did sign up. Bryan, you're going to be rounding out the panel today. R.E.M. is this kind of like what Peter said, fear of missing out on the first one? So you kind of wanted to right the ship, or what made you sign up for a championship edition for this?
Yeah, they were. I missed out on a lot of like the '90s and bands that you guys did because I wasn't around 5 years ago, 6 years ago. Yeah, it's okay. But so it was great to, get into talking about a band, that I would have done a show on, obviously. This is a band like I got kind of into in the early '90s. And then, they were kind of just like a radio hit band for me. And then about, I don't know, 10 years ago or so, I started, probably when streaming started, I started taking deep dive and just like fell in love with their back catalog and, got to listen to stuff that I didn't, get to listen to, back when it came out because I was just a youngin'. But now it was, a great opportunity to talk about really like very almost like underappreciated, I think these days, for like what they did for music, and for indie music, especially back in the '80s.
So in defense, I always like to kind of defend the original panelist, as is always the case, at least currently. This was a very early episode. We did this in the garage, so that means it was within probably that first summer of the radio station being a thing. I had no idea what the show was going to be. I had no idea. I didn't even think to put parameters on what we were going to cover to make it easier. So we did cover all 11. I mean, it's hard to come away with a bad top 10 list, but it's also not. It was 4 people that all had very different entering phases. Has been noted a million times everywhere. I'm a huge Monster guy, and that being said, the point I'm trying to make is I'm so happy to not be playing tonight. I'm so glad that you guys are doing the hard work, and I get to just kind of pilot. That being said, like I pointed this out, John, like you're kind of the guy who puts, the albums together, like to decide which phases are which. We're doing phase 1 tonight. What all went into how you decided what we were going to cover for part 1?
Yeah. Well, I'm not only that guy, but I'm also the Athens guy. Like I consider, Athens my hometown, even though I wasn't born there. Like I went to school there, lived there for 7 or 8 years, and really got to love Athens I still love going back there, even though I live in Atlanta now. And like going by there, like I used to live down the street from Michael Stipe. You'd see Mike Mills come into the bar, late at night. You'd see them like hanging around town and stuff. So this is close to my heart as well. So I have a little bit. It pulls at the heartstrings a little bit. But for part 1, actually breaking up R.E.M's catalog into 4 parts is very, very easy because they do have, I think, 4 distinct eras of the band. Like their early like artistic growth period where you go from, Chronic Town up through, Life's Rich Pageant, Fables of the Reconstruction. And then they switch into this kind of period of commercial success and with like Document and Green, Out of Time, Automatic for the People. Then, what do you do after commercial success? Like they get into like more of an experimental phase, like, oh, what can we do now that we're superstars? You get into Monster, where we're gonna go glam. They got New Adventures in Hi-Fi. Hey, let's record an album of sound checks. Then, Bill Berry has to leave the band. They get into some more electronic stuff, and then you get the last phase with like the legacy phase where they're established as artists. They're kind of just seeing what they can do, as you ride out to their unfortunate breakup in 2011. So it worked out really well to break it up into 4 parts. So I tried to get one album from every era in each group. So we get kind of a good representation of each one. So this one's going to be Murmur, Green, Monster, Around the Sun, and then a few B-sides sprinkled in. R.E.M. doesn't have a lot of the really good B-sides that a lot of like the 80s and 90s bands had, but there are a few sprinkled in that are worthwhile, I think.
So when you're looking at that group of music, what are you looking to pluck out here for this first part and to bounce against everybody as far as song selection?
What do you mean? Yeah, I don't know.
Like you picking your 20.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's just, I mean, I have the same kind of, I guess, baggage with Monster that everybody does. Is like, that was the record, when I was a teenager that came out, and then it became kind of this albatross. This like, oh, it's like, you can find 800 copies of it in every used CD store, and like, so, like, how does that hold up, 30 years later now that that the album's been out? And then Around the Sun, like Peter mentioned, like, oh, there's one that people consider kind of the least of them. Like that's Around the Sun. Like let's give Around the Sun a chance to hang in with these other records and see how that plays out. And then of course, Murmur is the debut, the classic. Like there's so many songs off of Murmur that you could pick. And then of course Green is sitting there like, oh yeah, I had a bunch of really good hit songs too. So yeah, this one's gonna be tough.
Peter, so, I mean, again, none of these rounds are going to be easy, but when you're looking at round 1, like, what are you looking to bring to the table today?
Like I kind of noticed how John took out like 4 phases, so I kind of tried to represent each of the 4 phases with my list. But god damn, this was so hard because like, with the exception of Around the Sun, like these are really great albums, so it was really hard to cut stuff. Like Murmur is a classic. Monster I liked, but I was an Automatic for the People guy, but I did like Monster. Green is like them like starting to hit their commercial stride. And then there's just like a couple songs that were sprinkled in that I think deserve to be part of, the canon, which we'll get into later.
So, Gavin, like, was this again? This being your first championship edition, is there a different mindset you have to get in for song selection?
I loved it. It felt like you could really focus, um, and not have to accordion, so many records and years. It's a lot harder. This was easier to break it up, and I appreciate how John. I thought it was really smart how he split it. I guess I would say that like round one was the worst for me by a mile, but by like way more than the other ones. I mean, it had three of my favorite records in it. Um, and I don't know how you, I mean, dude, I feel bad for any album that had to go up against Murmur. And, keep in mind like how old I am. I mean, if there's an old thing about REM fans. Are you from the IRS years or the Warner years, And I'm like, dude, I grew up in the IRS years. And so like, so I would have taken so many more songs off Green and Monster if they weren't up against Murmur. But I love Green and Monster. So it was really like three heavyweights in the ring together. It was really difficult for me.
Well, what do you think, Chris? Like, you kind of gave a chuckle there. Like, it's maybe you kind of had a similar feeling.
Yeah, I mean, as an old person, I don't know how old everyone is. I'm probably the oldest of everyone here. Maybe not. I don't know. Everybody's.
I'm
anyway.
90. I'm 93.
Shit, you got me beat. I lost my train of thought. Anyways, yeah, this was a good round. It was interesting because I had to get myself out of the mindset of putting together a playlist where we're trying to win somebody over to the band. That's usually in the back of my mind whenever I'm listening to any band is I'm trying to get myself into the headset of somebody who's never listened to them before. But in this, I was just like, well, I can just pick what I like.
Yeah.
Which means my lists will probably be very different than a lot of others. But it made it a lot easier to pick songs and to make cuts. This was a tough list because I stopped listening to R.E.M. probably, I think, after Monster. I don't think I listened to anything after the mid 90s. But Green and Murmur, I mean, those are huge on my list. I'm a big Out of Time guy. That was my favorite record. So that'll come into play in part 3. But I didn't have a lot of trouble coming up with a list. It's probably most of my lists are probably going to lean heavy towards the earlier stuff, but we'll see how it rolls out.
Brian, is there a different mindset? Like when you're looking at, like Chris already kind of spoke to it. Did you attack this a different way than you do a normal episode?
Yeah, I mean, even when I do regular episodes, like I try to take like the best songs. I mean, and from what I gathered from the other championship editions, like that's what we're trying to do here. We're trying to find like the best songs. It was tough this time. It sounds like we have 3 guys in their mid 40s and then a couple guys who are not. so that's gonna be tough.
Again, 93.
Mid 40s. Oh my God, I wish.
Me too.
Yeah. So I mean that could be tough. So I was a little rough with Monster. Again, like Peter and John, this came out when I was a teenager. I was 14 in 94. So like, that was the one, that and Document, Out of Time are the ones that I kind of gravitated more towards. So it was tough. Like I just tried to pick what I thought was the best songs to go forward. A little controversial of a phase here. We have one album that's considered, I think, by most R.E.M. fans, like maybe not just their worst record, but just a bad record. And And then, we have the controversial Monster, which, people who were strict REM fans weren't big on the sound. To me, it was great because I was a teenager. So, and then, Green, I kind of knew, just from the radio songs back in the 90s. And then, I grew to like it years later. And for me, Murmur was the most of going back. I was, again, I was 14 in 94, so I was, 3 in 83. So it was it was a little tough but I got into it a couple of years ago, and I've kind of grown to it. So
I want to point out at this point that my dad was a huge REM. I know I have no bearing on the gameplay here, but my dad was a huge REM fan, and like I kind of knew some of this stuff in passing. I said this on the original episode, is like the Murmurs, the Greens. My dad had cassettes of those, and I remember him listening to those in the car. And when I think about things like that, it's like, man, I wish I was the sixth person here so I could kind of chime in. But no, I'm very, very, very glad to have zero pressure on me and to be able to go to the one. All right, John, we're going to start. Where would you like to start here? What do you want to throw out first?
Yeah, I'm tempted to just turn this thing upside down and go with something weird, but I'm gonna start. I gotta start at Murmur, and the song has been one of my probably most listened to songs over the past couple of years. It's probably my favorite song on Murmur right now. Let's try "Sitting Still."
All right, Peter.
I've got it.
All right, Gavin.
Oh yeah, great choice. Great choice.
Chris.
Yes.
And Brian.
Yep.
Hey.
Oh.
All right.
Wow. That's a good way to start. Let me cue that up here first. Cue that
I
up.
wasn't expecting that.
I
I did not expect the unanimous on standing still or sitting still. I did not.
That's cool because
Great song.
that means we might be in for a wild one. All right. 1 down, 9 to go. Peter, where you want to go?
I'm gonna go to Monster, and I'm gonna go to probably my favorite song on Monster, which saying your favorite song is always a bad thing on this show. I'm gonna go with Strange Currencies.
Ooh, very good.
Yes.
All right.
That's a lovely song.
All right, so Gavin gives the yes. Chris?
I do not.
Okay. Brian?
Sorry, dude.
Yep, I have it.
And John?
Yes.
Oh, that's not bad.
All right.
A 4, a 4 on the first round. Yeah.
Oh, and when that came in on the Bear trailer, it was like, oh yeah, I love the song so much.
Yeah.
Maybe if I had watched The Bear, it might have been on my list, but I have not.
Oh, yeah, it's good.
Hmm.
It's worth it for the soundtrack, if nothing else.
All right. Gavin?
John, I just want to say thank God you put Around the Sun in round 1, because if there was another, if there was a fourth,
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
For me, I was like, that was the only relief. I was like, okay, cool. I'm gonna come out with Bad Day, man. I love that song, that little single from 2003.
All right. Bad Day, Gavin. Chris?
Yeah, I got it.
Oh. Brian?
Yep.
Oh. John?
Yeah, I think that was originally a song from the mid 80s that they brought back. Yeah, I love that one.
All right.
Nice.
Peter? No pressure?
I am so sorry. I don't have it.
No, it's cool. It's cool.
All right. We'll take that 4. All right. Chris?
I got to say, as always, everybody has their own opinions. There's no wrong answers. Because I'm guilty of it too. I always go, oh my God, I'm sorry I didn't have that song, but it's okay. It's okay to not have somebody's song. I'm gonna Just throw that out there because I don't want us all feeling bad.
We'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
You know?
Wait till we get to rounds 3 and 4 and see how you
By
feel.
round 4, we may hate each other, but for now, you know.
I mean, I only had room for 20, so I mean, stuff had to go.
Let's be cool. I'm going to go ahead and start with the first song I ever heard, which made me fall in love with them, Radio Free Europe.
Hey, all right. Brian?
Yes.
All right. John?
Yes, of course.
Peter?
Absolutely.
And Gavin?
Oh yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
Again, you kind of have to, right?
Yeah. Exactly. I know it was a no-brainer. I wanted to start off strong because I didn't want to break my heart in round 1.
Hey, you did the thing.
Yeah, you did the thing though. Again, like the thing didn't exist when we first did this.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
But the thing is always the thing, and that is definitely the thing for R.E.M. Hold on, I'm trying to do 2 things at once.
It's all good.
Save.
Too often my favorite song gets like I'm the only one on it. So I knew this one was not going to be one of those songs, but good to get it out of the way.
Yeah. I mean, you take the freebies when you can.
Absolutely.
Let me throw Sitting Still in that list too real quick. All right. So Chris went with Radio Free Europe. Easy for me to say. Brian.
Oh, geez. Let's go to green. No one did green yet. Let's do, I'm just going to do, like, easy green here. So I'll go with Pop Song 89.
All right. John?
Yes.
All right. Peter?
Yes.
Gavin?
No.
And Chris?
Yes, absolutely. Love that song.
Got these 4s.
Okay.
These 4s. All right. Back around to you, John.
All right. I'm going to stick on green because there's one song on there that really stuck out to me. And I've always liked the song, but it never really, I don't think you would think of it if you think of, like, if you were to ask someone, like, what R.E.M's best songs are. But I think this one is easily a top 5, top 10 R.E.M song. We'll see how you guys feel. How about World Leader Pretend?
Ooh.
Wow.
All right. Peter?
Yep.
Wow. Gavin?
No.
Okay.
Oh.
Chris? Chris?
I'm sorry. I closed Discord by mistake.
Oh.
It hurts, but no, I did not have that song.
Okay. And Brian?
Killing.
Yeah, I was going to play that song next.
Yeah,
Okay.
right. So 3's all right. You know?
Here I'm saying, we don't have to say I'm sorry. And then I say I'm sorry.
All right. Peter?
I'm going to go back to the singles. The Great Beyond.
All right. Gavin?
No.
Okay. Chris?
Yes.
Brian?
Yeah, this is in my top 10 favorite R.E.M song.
Wow.
Mm.
John?
Yeah.
Hey.
Nice.
Hey.
We are burning through
that's a
John's
good one.
list.
It's a great one.
No kidding. I've had everything so far.
Yeah. That's
That's
crazy.
a 5, right?
That's a 4.
Oh, 4, okay.
We're doing better than we were doing with Radiohead so far.
No kidding.
We'll get there.
All right. All right. So the Great Beyond was Peter. Gavin?
A good old song off Monster that kind of, I think, splits people's opinions. Like, I've heard a lot of people come down on either side of the song. I love it. You guys have Bang and Blame?
All right, hold on. Let me find it first. Gavin, Chris.
No.
All right, Brian.
I do.
John.
No.
Oh, and Peter.
I don't.
Wow, a 2. Now, now we're burning through Brian's list because Brian has had everything as well, and John's
Yeah.
had his first miss.
Yeah, I've had to do everything.
All right, Chris.
All right. Well, let me see if I can get our first one. Let's go on something off around the sun. How about The Outsiders?
All right, The Outsiders. Brian.
No.
Oh, John.
No.
Peter.
It's one of the better songs on that album, but I don't have it.
Here it comes. Yeah.
And Gavin.
No, nice job.
Yeah. That makes me happy.
We're in it now. We're playing the game now.
It was bound to happen. Yeah.
Was that the one that had Q-Tip on it?
I think so.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Yeah. Yeah, I love Q-Tip and Tribe, and I love R.E.M, but I don't need them together.
Well, I figured I went for a no-brainer on the first one. I might as well,
Go the
swing
other
for the
way.
fences on the second.
Yeah. All right, Brian.
Oh, let's go back to Murmur. Laughing.
All right, John.
No.
Peter.
Nope.
Right.
Gavin.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And Chris.
No.
These
Alright.
two's clinging to life.
Eh.
We're back around to John.
Oh wow. Okay. Let's go to Monster, and the back half of Monster I think is really interesting to me. And there's one song on there that really like hit me the first time I listened to it, and it stuck with me for the last 30 years. Everybody knows it is. It's the Kurt Cobain song, but it's "Let Me In."
Mm.
Peter.
Big yes. And Peter Buck was playing one of Kurt's guitars on that song.
Yeah.
Gavin.
Oh,
Chris.
No.
And Brian.
I do not.
Oh,
Ooh.
I know.
Yeah. Sorry.
I know your fellow 1980ers are let you down.
Yeah.
Again, these twos are still alive, but they're clinging right now. Peter.
let's see. I'm gonna stay on Monster, and I think I'm gonna go for my first number only one. I'm gonna go with Tongue.
Hey. All right. Gavin.
yeah, it's so great. He's singing like Prince on that song.
Nice. Chris.
No.
Brian.
I'm so mad. I cut that for a different song.
And John.
No, I just couldn't find room for it.
Yeah.
All right. Another 2 to enter the chat. Gavin.
Let's do a happy up R.E.M song. You guys have Get Up?
All right. Chris.
No.
Oh. Brian.
No.
I do.
All right. John.
No.
And Peter.
No.
Mm-mm.
Mm. Again, each 2 kind of keeps them alive. So, Chris.
We've been getting a lot of misses. Let's go for a surefire hit. Stand.
All right. Brian.
I don't have Stan.
Oh my! Oh no! No, I'm not mad, but okay. No.
No, you know what? We didn't mention it before, but you know, where do we draw the line at singles? We're gonna draw a line at a single on a different album, but I'm also gonna draw a line at Stand.
Yeah. John.
No, I just don't think it's needed.
All right. Peter.
I don't have it. It hasn't aged well for me.
Oh no! Am I gonna get another one off of Stand?
Let's find out. Gavin.
No, I think Stan's a great song.
but do you have it?
I do.
Okay.
Okay, God.
All right. I mean,
I thought that one was a no-brainer. See, this is where my list may differ from other people's.
I mean, that also goes to show you, like, that's a 2, but it's probably dead in the water with all these other 2s.
Yeah.
All right, Brian.
I'm gonna go back to Murmur. Talk about the passion.
All right, John.
Yeah, I mean, of course. What are we doing here?
Let's go.
Peter.
Same. What are we doing if we don't have this?
Uh-oh. That's pressure. Gavin.
Yeah, I've got it.
And Chris.
I want to say no now, just to throw it in the face of everybody else. No, of course I have.
All right, there you go. Now we're back on track.
And just like that, these 2s start becoming a little bit more expendable. All right. We'll see where we are here. That gives us 3 all the way through. And that was...
Yeah, all Murmur songs.
Yeah, Murmur's great.
That was
such a great record.
To no one's surprise.
That one was Brian, right? So we're back to John.
Okay. I'm going to stick on Murmur, and this is a song that I think it's one of the only songs that could have been on any of their albums, and it would have been maybe the best song on all of them. Let's go Perfect Circle.
Peter?
I've got it.
Hey. Gavin?
Yeah, I have it. And John, did Bill Berry write Perfect Circle?
Did he?
I don't know.
I know they were very equitable with the credits, so it's hard to tell.
Yeah, I think I just heard that the other day, but I might have heard that wrong. I was like, what? I love that song. I put that song on the first mixtape I made my longtime partner here.
It's on both of their unplugs, and it's amazing in both of them.
Yeah.
Nice. Chris?
I didn't cut much off of that record, but unfortunately that's one of them.
And Brian?
Well, I'm happy I have it now because of John's buildup, but yeah.
And it does look like it was primarily written by Bill Berry. Yeah.
Oh.
You guys are doing a good job of making me feel bad about my cuts.
Well, you just remember that you chose Stand over Perfect Circle.
Yeah, I did.
And
that was a decision you made.
There are no wrong answers, but
I'm sorry. I fucking love Stand. I love it. It's a big part of my upcoming. So.
Now face west.
Yeah. Now we're looking at this, and as it is right now, these 2s are all doomed. Because if we get anything going forward, they're done for.
You still got some big ones on the board too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's see, where were we? John, right? So we're Peter now.
All right, so I'm gonna try to give Around the Sun some love, and this is the song that I've always held on to from that album, Leaving New York.
Gavin?
I don't have it, but that's a good song in Around the Sun, yeah.
Chris?
It is, and you'd think as somebody who left New York, I would have it, but I don't.
Brian?
Yeah, I have it.
Hey. And John?
No.
All right. 2s. Gavin?
There's a really cool little weird folk song on Green called Hair Shirt. Do you guys have that?
All right. Chris?
I do not.
Brian?
No.
John?
No, I did like it. I thought about it very, very hard, but I can't save you.
Yes.
And Peter?
Sorry.
Wow.
Don't have it.
Another one in the bin. Chris?
Fuck, I don't know. How about what's the frequency count?
A little bias here from your old host, one of my faves. Brian, Kenneth?
Was that good bias or bad bias there?
Good bias.
I was going to say, I couldn't tell by the sound, but it could have gone either way.
God, I love that song. Brian?
I do love that song.
Oh, no, I don't. It was tough to cut for me. I think it was kind of a kind of overplayed single, and it kind of burned me out.
I get that. Yeah. John?
Yeah, I got it. Dan Rather represent.
Peter?
I've got it.
Nice.
And Gavin?
Yeah, track 1 coming out with the swagger. I love that song.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, guys.
That's all good.
Yeah, but those twos are dead.
I'm the one fucking up songs over here, so
It plays great when they play it live too.
Yeah.
It's got a great energy to it.
I'm bummed I never got to see him live.
I saw them open for Springsteen in 2004.
Oh God!
What?
And
oh my God!
Yeah, it was called the Vote for Change tour, where like they were pairing up a bunch of huge bands.
That's right.
Oh yeah.
So it was Tracy Chapman, John Fogerty, R.E.M, and then Springsteen.
God
and
damn it!
When R.E.M was playing, Springsteen came out and did "Man on the Moon" with them.
Oh my God!
Nice.
Wow.
That's kind of cool.
I'm such a Springsteen head. You guys have no idea.
We'll get there.
There's
eventually.
a championship edition for you.
For
Yeah,
real.
no kidding.
Yeah, that one I'd do in a heartbeat.
Brian.
Oh, my turn. One of my favorite songs off Green. I Remember California.
John.
Oh.
I Remember California, John.
No.
Peter.
No.
Gavin.
Great song, and I'm a California kid. I don't have it.
Oh no. Chris.
No, yeah, that was a super late cut for me, but no.
I assumed based on the noise you made that was a
Yeah.
Damn, that's all right.
We should be starting to get here to the nitty gritty. I think. Probably like 8 or so left. I think.
I got 9.
Okay, that was pretty close. All right, John.
Yeah. Oh, where to go? I'm gonna hold off on my Around the Sun song for now. And I'm gonna go. Let's go back to Green. There's how about Orange Crush? That was a big one. We'll see how that does.
Peter.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Gavin. Is that a
No wrong
exasperated no? Yeah. Chris.
Yeah, I got it.
And Brian.
I do.
All right. So for clarity's sake, because I didn't. I think you broke up a little there, Gavin. Was that a yes or a no?
Oh, I'm sorry. That was a no.
I thought so. I just wanted to make sure for clerical reasons. All right.
But that was a 4?
That was a 4. Yep.
Yeah, that was a 4. 2s
are dead, officially. And it looks like 3s are the 1-3.
No, hey, watch your mouth. World Leader Pretend is hanging around. We're gonna have a conversation.
All right, Peter.
I don't think I've played anything from Green yet, so I'm gonna throw "Turn You Inside Out" up there.
All right, Gavin.
No.
Okay, Chris.
No, I feel bad. I'm usually on board with a lot of the stuff. Me and Peter, we're usually on board a lot, but I've been missing a lot of his. I feel bad.
Brian.
I do.
All right, and John.
No.
Well, again, at least it's a 2. It's out, but at least you weren't the only one. Gavin.
I'm going to take my first pick from Murmur. Do you guys have Moral Kiosk?
Chris?
Yes.
Brian?
Oh!
Brian?
No.
All right. John?
Yes.
Yes.
And
Nice.
Peter.
Yep.
Nice.
Oh, wow! I didn't think that would make the cut, but that's great.
Nice little 4 there.
Yeah.
All right. Chris.
I got one more that I think might have more than 2 or 3 people. Star 69.
A. All right. Brian?
Nice.
No, I took another single instead of that one.
John?
No.
Peter?
Yeah, I also took another single instead of that one.
I think I know which one. Gavin?
Yeah, I love Star 69.
Nice.
fun.
All right. Cool.
Take that too.
A concept that's lost on every generation since.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah, totally.
Yeah. Everything I got, I figure could go anyway. So.
All right. Brian?
All right. Well, I'm going to try to hit Peter with that other single, Crush with Eyeliner.
My absolute favorite R.E.M. song. Just to put a little weight on that. John?
No.
Peter?
You're right. That was the one I picked.
Yeah. Gavin?
No, it's 21.
Chris?
Yeah. It was a late cut, but no, I don't have it.
Oh,
You saying it's your favorite too hurts even more, Justin. I'm sorry. I feel bad now.
That's all right. That's right. But officially, that's the first one, I think, out from the first list. Like, it was on our first list, and it's not.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It came down to that or Kenneth, and Kenneth is the stronger song, I think.
I agree, but that doesn't mean Crush isn't my favorite.
Yeah.
No, it's a great song.
All right, so that's Brian. Back to John.
Okay. Let's just keep going with monster singles. This was maybe the 5th or 6th single about I Don't Sleep, I Dream.
Peter? I Don't Sleep, I Dream, Peter?
no, I don't have it.
All right. Gavin?
No.
Chris?
No.
And Brian.
Did not know this was a single, but I do have it.
Hey. And the 2 brigade continues. Peter.
Shit. How about Pilgrimage from Murmur?
All right. Gavin?
Yes.
Chris?
Yeah, I got that.
Brian?
Yep.
And John.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Okay.
Gavin.
I took Revolution, that weird song from 96. I can't even figure out where it came from, but Michael's got some attitude on that song.
It was on the fucking Batman and Robin soundtrack.
Yeah, it was. That's right.
They
recorded it for Monster, but it didn't make it.
Nice.
Oh, that makes sense. It seems like a monster song, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Revolution. Chris?
No, I don't have it.
Brian?
I don't.
John?
Hell fucking yeah.
Nice. And Peter?
No.
2 the bin.
La 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 revolution. Come on, guys.
There's a song on Batman and Robin that I like much better, and I think Justin knows what.
Well, when we do the championship edition of Batman soundtracks,
it's gonna be all Prince, though.
That's true.
Right. And Sunny Day Real Estate.
Yeah.
Then there's going to be fucking Something in the Way by Nirvana because that was in the last one.
Yeah, I mean it's gonna have some heat for sure. All right, Chris.
I think I kept too much off of Around the Sun. I tried to do a little bit of album representation, but
Sure.
That being said, I'm not going to that album. I'm going to go back to Green and go Untitled.
All right. Brian?
No.
John?
Oh yeah, that's a sleeper. Love it.
Yeah.
Peter?
No.
And Gavin?
Yeah, that would make
Yes.
my top 10 list. That's one of my all-time favorite
Nice.
artists.
Still alive.
Nice.
Threes are still alive, right?
You
Yes.
know, theoretically, but in
Might
my
have to
mind,
fight for that one.
in my mind, no, because there's so many
more.
fours.
No,
Yeah,
we're gonna
Yeah,
we're gonna
there's a lot of
talk.
4s.
but we'll get there.
Yeah.
We'll get there.
This world is big. It's that Mike Mills harmonizing that like
Mhm.
kills you, dude. He does that
Yeah.
so good.
He's a secret weapon.
Yep.
Secret weapon for reals.
All right, Brian.
This is my last song.
Oh,
Jesus.
Made in my list.
nice.
Shaking Through.
All right, John.
Yeah, I got it.
Peter.
No.
Gavin.
Yeah.
All right, and Chris.
No.
For the guys that have lived with Murmur, or I guess any record, you know how like that you love, like every decade or every year you find like a new favorite song on that record, you know?
Sure.
That's Shaking Through for me. It's my favorite song now on Murmur,
wow.
you know, but it wasn't when I was
Nice.
a kid.
Yeah.
That would also make my top 10 like with a bullet, no problem.
Right.
Wow.
Like if I could have kept that whole record, I would have, but I needed
Here
to, do some other albums too. So
That got a 3.
That got a 3. Yes.
that got a
Yeah.
3.
All right. So
That's kind of a sleeper. I understand that. That's a deep cut on that record.
Yeah.
But it's so good.
So we know Brian is out, which means we have no more unanimous coming through. So it should be noted.
Right.
Sitting Still, Radio Free Europe, Talk About the Passion are already in. Those are the 3. So let's do a check. You can't have very many left either, right, John?
I got 3 left.
Okay. So let's do another round and see where we are after that. You're up, John.
Okay. How about let's just do Around the Sun? How about Electron Blue?
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm maybe speaking out of turn.
You went
I'm
out of
sorry.
turn, but that's all right.
I got excited because there was something I had on my list.
Peter, Electron Blue?
I like it. It's just there were better songs, I think, for me to pick.
All right, and Gavin.
That was the one song that had a chance for me off Around the Sun, but I ultimately couldn't take it.
All right, so technically into the bin it goes, even
Yeah.
with the 2. Peter, you want to do like a check? How many do you got left?
I got 3 left.
Okay, yeah, let's go. Peter, where you want to go?
How about Catapult from Murmur?
All right, Gavin.
Catapult. You gotta say it like that.
That was 22. I had to cut it.
Chris.
No, I got it.
All right.
Hey.
Got some Peter points back.
And John.
No.
Okay, so it's a 2. All right, Gavin.
I was like, this is a sad state of affairs if I'm cutting Catapult. That doesn't make any sense, but that's just where we were at.
All right, so before you make your next choice, you want to do a check on where you're at, Gavin? How many you got
This is
left?
my last song.
All right. Where do you want to go?
And I've saved one of the best for last. This would also make my top 10 list. I took You Are the Everything, the best song off Green.
All right, Chris.
No, I don't have it.
Wow. John.
Yeah, I got it.
All right, and Peter.
I don't. I'm sorry.
All right, so that's a 2. Why is this not registering? I pushed 1. Hello. There we go. Oh my God. All right, a 2 it is.
Wow.
And Chris, if you want to give us a check.
Yeah, I got 4 left.
All right, where do you want to go here?
I guess just start at the top. We Walk.
All right. John?
Oh, that's a great song.
No, I do not have it.
That's so cool you picked that.
And Peter?
Yeah.
I've got it.
All right.
Nice.
Boom.
Whoa.
So a 2.
See that? We're back. We're
Waltz.
back. We're back to being friends.
It's the waltz.
I was like, nobody's gonna take We Walk.
I like that song a lot.
Awesome song.
All right. So if my math is correct, this is your last one, right, John?
Yes.
All right. Where are you going?
It is You off of Monster.
All right. Peter?
It's a great song, but I picked something else from that album.
All right. And Chris?
No, I don't. Sorry.
All right. So John is out. Are you down to your last one as well, Peter, or do you have 2 left?
This is my last one.
All right. What do you got?
I took Your Name from Monster.
You're the only other one, Chris. So
Yeah, I don't have it. I don't have it.
into the bin it goes.
I felt like I'd be the other one out. That's cool. It's cool.
All right. So just for fun, would you want to clear out the last 3?
Yeah. Let's see what we got. I got King of Comedy, Circus Envy, and Waterlost.
Oh, Circus Envy is awesome. That's such a weird song.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a weird
totally.
dude. So
What was the last one you said?
Wanderlust.
Wanderlust off of yeah. I think I really only kept that, I think, for album representation. I could have cut that and brought something else back, but
So I do want to point.
Justin knows I picked the weird stuff.
Yeah, that's true. But I do want to point out that like until those like last couple of rounds, there was only like 4 in the bin, 3 in the bin.
Yeah.
We also covered 39 out of 53, I think. And 2s are dead. You know, we'll see about the 3s. We've got 3 all the way through. Sitting Still, Radio Free Europe, Talk About the Passion Are In. So let's go over these 4s first. Strange Currencies, Bad Day, Pop Song 89, Great Beyond, Perfect Circle, What's the Frequency, Kenneth, Orange Crush, Moral Kiosk, and Pilgrimage. I mean, John, like that's like a strong set of 4s that you need to sift down, and then you got to sift them down real far if you really want to get these 3s in the conversation.
Yeah, I mean, I think World Leader Pretend is strong enough that it needs to get serious consideration. I think, even, current events notwithstanding, that song just really, I think, hits, and it's one that I think if it can make it through this round, I think it has a sleeper shot of going pretty far. But I'm looking at this like you've got Bad Day and The Great Beyond. I don't think we need both of those. Like Moral Kiosk, Pilgrimage, Perfect Circle. I mean, that would be a lot from Murmur to throw in. I don't think we need all of those. Perfect Circle would be the one I think that stands out the most that I think we need. So that's where I'm at right now. As I just look at this kind of superficially.
All right, so what do you think about that, Peter? Like you pointed out, there's a lot of Murmur here on the 4s, but there's already 3 from Murmur in. John's positing that of the Murmur songs remaining, Perfect Circle's the one.
Either that or Pilgrimage.
Okay, so there's 2 that could be in this conversation. What do you think, Gavin?
Just talking about out of those Murmur tracks that are left,
right?
That I would vote for Perfect Circle, but I do want to just say that like there's something about Pilgrimage that to me it may be like the quintessential R.E.M. song, early R.E.M. song. Like it is so weird and so special, and no other band could have written that song. But
it's got that Southern Gothic thing that they did. It is
so cool. It's so cool. But Perfect Circle is just a heart like a heart song for me, you know. So I can't vote against it, but that's a fucking not a fair, dude. This is like terrible.
Yeah. What do you
Yeah,
think?
which part of your soul do you want to crush?
Yeah.
That's what we're
Yeah,
right.
exactly.
Yeah.
What do you
Right.
think, Chris? Like we're looking at these remaining Murmur songs.
I mean, if I had to pick one, I'd go with Pilgrimage because Perfect Circles. It's a great song. Everything on Murmur it was such a great album. But I think I'd have to go with Pilgrimage. It's got it's a little different than everything else on the record. Yeah.
One thing, if I could just chime in. One thing that's weird, John, I hadn't thought about until now. It's just like when in real time, when all that was coming out, Perfect Circle stood out so hard because it was so beautiful and showed a totally different side to them.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Now,
like I said, it could be it's the only REM song I think that would have fit on all of their records.
that's right. I see what you're
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah.
Because now we've seen them do that in so many ways that Pilgrimage is a fucking weird, but I'm still voting for Perfect Circle. I'm just saying yeah.
Well, it sounds like, I mean, I'm gonna, Justin, I think this is where you're probably gonna go, but I think Moral Kiosk maybe is happy to be here, and we can whittle it down to
This has that great
and
chorus.
maybe Perfect Circle and Pilgrimage get in, but I think we can maybe we can send Moral Kiosk off with his parting gift.
Well, let's ask Bryan. Like, would you at this point really stand up for Moral Kiosk over Perfect Circle and Pilgrimage?
No. I also just want to back up John on World Leader Pretend.
Oh, thank you.
We're looking for the best of the best.
Yeah.
These songs, no spoilers, are gonna have to go up against Man on the Moon, The One I Love.
Mm-hmm.
Is Bad Day gonna go up against those songs? No, it's gonna be.
Hopefully.
I'm not saying that like World Leader Pretend is better than Man on the Moon or
I think it might be.
But is Bad Day even in the same class? So I do want to get behind World Leader Pretend over Bad Day. Perfect Circle should have been a 5. It shouldn't be like a discussion.
All right.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
No, it's fine.
So
no hate here.
Yeah. So this is what it sounds like to me. We can put Perfect Circle through, leave Pilgrimage alive to see if we still have room for it. Does that sound acceptable to everybody?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So let's do that. Now, again, I mean, we're looking for the best of the best, but you also, do we want some more representation here? I mean, Kenneth.
I would fight for Strange Currencies.
All right. So,
Yeah.
Chris, you're the odd man out on Strange Currencies.
Again, I mean, there's not an R.E.M song that I'd say is awful. There's obviously some that are better than others. But I can't argue against Strange Currencies. It's great. It's a great tune.
Is anybody against putting Strange Currencies in at this point?
No.
All right, so let's do that. Now let me ask you this, Gavin. We still have Kenneth alive. Does Kenneth get a spot here, or
yeah, Justin. So I am thinking about representation. So to do Strange Currencies and Kenneth off Monster, and then the green argument, the two that got a 4, Pop Song 89 and Orange Crush, right? But John, and then there's an argument for World Leader Pretend. I didn't have any of those songs, so I don't care. But it can be a couple songs. None of my green songs made it. So that 2 of the 3 there, and then you have room for I'm jumping way ahead, dude. But anyway, yes. So your question about Kenneth is absolutely that should be on the list, and that would be 2 then from Monster.
What do you think, Bryan?
Yeah, no, I'm fine with what's Frequency Kenneth. Like I said, I mostly didn't take it because I didn't think I had to. It was just one of those last minute things where I'm just like, I've heard this song. But yeah, I mean, it's, I have no problem putting it through.
All right. So does anybody have a problem with putting Kenneth through at this point?
No.
Absolutely not. I love that
No.
fucking song.
All right. So let's grab Kenneth. All right. So now let's try to start laying some things down. To Brian's point about like Bad Day and the Great Beyond, standing against the tall trees of later rounds. Are they out at this point, or are they just happy to be here, or do they stand a chance here at this point, John?
I mean, I don't know that we need both of them. That was what I was saying. Like, I would say because we got 4 green songs left. Is that right? Or am I? Yeah, 4 left. Like, I think, Pop Song 89 and Orange Crush kind of do the same thing. I don't know that both of those are going to have a shot to make I would say maybe only one of those, and then World Leader Pretend to get some green in here.
All right. So, well, let's tackle your first thing. Pop Song 89 versus Orange Crush, Peter. What do you think?
I kind of disagree that they're doing the same thing.
Ooh.
Pop Song is very upbeat and jangly, whereas
Mhm.
Orange Crush is, it's about fucking war. See, how many do I have in? Like 6?
Yes, we're at 6.
So I would lean towards Orange Crush, World Leader Pretend, and Great Beyond, and then see what we get for the last one.
I like that.
All right. What do you think, Gavin? It's been posited as, what was it? Pop Song, Great Beyond.
Or no, Orange Crush.
Orange Crush, rather. Great Beyond and World Leader Pretend as the next 3 to go in.
Out of those 4, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I like Pop Song 89. I like it better than Orange Crush, for sure. I don't really care about Great Beyond. I like World Leader Pretend. So if it was pick 2 out of those 4, I would choose Pop Song 89 and World Leader Pretend and leave the Great Beyond and Orange Crush behind.
All right. Well, let's tackle this then. Gavin's willing to put World Leader Pretend in. Chris, are you sold on it?
I mean, at this point, I would drop the singles and put World Leader in.
All right, so let's go ahead and put World Leader Pretend in, since it sounds
excellent job, everyone. That's
No,
great.
it's
Well done.
it's absolutely a fantastic song.
Yeah.
And again, I probably would have kept it if I wasn't leaning towards playing the game a little bit and doing album representation.
Like, I think
honestly, if I
sorry,
wasn't
go ahead.
thinking about album representation, I honestly probably would not have put anything on Around the Sun in this list. And I had 3 off of that record just because I felt like I had to.
But like,
That's cool.
And not even the right one. I didn't put Leaving New York in. So
No, but like finishing like World Leader Pretend, like that's a song I think is if you go through and as we get into the finals, as you listen to those 40 songs, I think World Leader Pretend is still gonna stand out. I think that's gonna be one that like, because there's almost nothing from that era that sounds like it, and it's got such a weight to it. It really stuck out to me. I would say give that one a second listen as you go in the next round.
Right. Yeah. And at this point, honestly, I'm not thinking about later rounds. Maybe I should be. I'm just picking these lists, all these songs off of this list. I'm still probably playing regular deprogrammed versus Championship Edition in my brain. So
all right, so that takes us up to 7. But again, it sounds like nobody at this point is on board for Bad Day. Like,
if it costs Pop Song or Orange Crush, I would leave Bad Day off.
What do you think, Brian?
I would take Great Beyond over Bad Day. But that's just
Say it
my
again.
personal preference.
What'd you say?
I said I would take The Great Beyond over Bad Day, but that's just like my
Okay.
personal preference.
Yeah.
What do you think,
I
Gavin?
agree.
Me?
Gavin, sorry.
It sounds like I'm outvoted on Bad Days. I'm fine with that.
I mean, you can help him out here, Peter, if you think Bad Day over Great Beyond.
If we're choosing singles, I prefer Bad Day over The Great Beyond.
Me too.
Out of those two singles, I prefer Bad Day.
It's interesting.
But I don't prefer Bad Day over the two songs off of Green, Pop Song 89 and Orange Crush.
So, all right. So here's what we need to get the heart of, John. Brian already posited this, but like we need to hardline this because we're getting against it. Do Bad Day and Great Beyond stand a chance in the big round?
I would say The Great Beyond has a better chance.
All right.
Okay.
Now, thinking of it through that context, Peter, of which one has the better chance in the big round?
I think Great Beyond would have a great chance in the big round.
What do you think, Gavin?
I'm fine with that.
Chris?
That's fine.
And Brian?
Yeah.
All right. So, sounds like everybody's on board then with putting Great Beyond through. Speak now or forever hold your
Yes.
peace. Okay.
Sure.
All right. So at this point, are we laying Bad Day down then? It sounds like that's what we're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, put it down.
All right. So that takes us up to 8. We have room for 2. There's 3 4s alive. Pop Song 89, Orange Crush, and Pilgrimage.
Take all 3 of them. Let's go.
Well, we only got room for 2, friend.
Oh.
See? All right, Peter, if you had a choice of 2 of those 3.
I would pick Orange Crush and Pilgrimage.
All right. Gavin, if you had 2 of those 3.
I would take Pop Song 89 and Pilgrimage.
All right. Chris?
Out of which 3? I'm sorry.
Pop Song 89, Orange Crush, and Pilgrimage.
You're gonna make it difficult. You go Orange Crush and Pop Song 89.
Why does this keep doing this to me?
Well, those are the 2 songs that I put through, so I'm sorry.
All right.
Yeah. I also put Pilgrimage through, honestly, but right, that was the third one we were talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Where's Pilgrimage? Hang on.
Brian,
Where's Pilgrimage?
if you had 2 of those 3.
Yeah, I'm gonna go the same way as Peter. Orange Crush and Pilgrimage.
Brian, and Brian. John, if you had 2 of those 3.
I'm gonna say Orange Crush and Pilgrimage too.
All right. So
Pilgrimage is in.
yeah, everybody picked Pilgrimage. So Pilgrimage is
I didn't pick Pilgrimage. Well, I mean, I'd sit here.
Yeah, the numbers.
We
vary.
voted for you.
Yeah. And I mean, if we're going by just numbers, Orange Crush would be number 10. Why is this not doing what it's supposed to do? Oh my God. All right. So before we put Orange Crush through, John, are any of these other 3s over Orange Crush, or is it Orange Crush?
I mean, Shaking Through is tough because, like I said, I think somebody said it was like their favorite song off of Murmur right now, and I get that it's great, but like we already have 5 off of Murmur, and like at some point you have to let the cream of the crop be the cream of the crop. So I think Yeah, I think we only have the one song from Green so far, so I would say Orange Crush.
What do you think, Peter? Is it Orange Crush, or are these threes in the conversation?
I think Orange Crush has the best chance moving on, so I would stick with that.
Yeah.
Not to not mention Untitled. Sorry, I love Untitled too, but that's another sleeper one that I don't think would have a shot later.
What do you think?
Even though it's a great song.
What do you think, Gavin? One of these
I'd
threes?
take Untitled over Orange Crush. I think it's a better song.
There you go. Chris?
I mean, I had Orange Crush and Untitled. I love both of them. I still want to fight for Pop Song 89, but even over Untitled. So, because I had all three of those songs.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I got nothing to add to the conversation here.
Okay, and Bryan.
Orange Crush.
Okay, so it sounds like we're doing this democratically. Orange Crush is our number 10.
Yeah.
All right. Boom, boom, boom. Woof. Sitting Still.
Is Orange Crush is that the only song off Green that we kept?
No,
Orange
World
Crush?
World Leader 10.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's right. And yeah, that's the other one. I didn't have that. All right. Okay.
All right, so here we go. Sitting Still, Radio Free Europe, Talk About the Passion, Perfect Circle, Strange Currencies, Strange Currencies. I almost read Remastered 2013, and then I did it anyway. What's the Frequency, Kenneth, World Leader Pretend, The Great Beyond, Pilgrimage, and Orange Crush rounds out our 10. So those ones,
that's strong.
Yeah,
that's real strong.
It's a great list.
Those are going to advance into the next round, and we're going to see you all. I'm saying next week, but who knows when these will get edited and actually post. But what do they have to look forward to in part 2, John? John?
Sorry, I'd accidentally muted myself. We're going to talk about Reckoning, Document, New Adventures in Hi-Fi, which is one of my low-key favorites, and Collapse Into Now, the final album.
Boom. So get ready for some more heat. It's Deprogrammed Championship Edition. We will see you all next time.
LifeLock, how can I help?
The IRS said I filed my return, but I haven't.
1 in 4 tax-paying Americans has paid the price of identity fraud.
What do I do?
My refund, though.
I'm freaking out.
Don't worry, I can fix this.
LifeLock fixes identity theft guaranteed and gets your money back with up to $3 million in coverage.
I'm so relieved.
No problem. I'll be with you every step of the way.
1 in 4 was a fraud-paying American. Not anymore. Save up to 40% your first year. Visit LifeLock.com/podcast. Terms apply.